Welcome back to Peace, Love and Tarot. This reading is for Taurus, Sun, Moon or Rising, and it's the weekly reading for the week of June 3rd to the 9th. So your cards this week, Taurus, energies leaving, completing or transitioning. You have the Death card. Focus energies this week, you have the World, clarified with a Wheel of Fortune, and you have the Devil coming in towards the end of the week. So holy moly, Taurus, you have got a lot of major arcana going on. You actually have 5 in the spread because there's another one behind the Wheel of Fortune. So this is really, really massive stuff and very significant. So the amount of major arcana in a spread indicates like the significance of an event and how, you know, closely tied it is to sort of karmic life lesson energy, as the major arcana all indicate those lessons. So this is something really significant. It's a lot to do with endings and new beginnings and timing. Yeah, definitely strong predestined situation here. So let's have a look and go through them. I think this is not subtle energy. I'm pretty sure you guys know this is going on. So it seems to be coming to a head this week. So guys, these three came out together. Strong ending energy here. We have the Emperor. Actually, I was wrong. You've got 6 major arcana in this week. This is absolutely huge, guys. So you have the Emperor, you have the 10 of Swords, and you have the Death card. So with the 10 of Swords and the Death card, absolutely something in your recent past has ended, come to pass. Something was meant to end, something that was not serving you anymore, something that literally made you feel burnt out. There could have been a betrayal. I think it was quite stressful. Literally, you could have felt stabbed in the back with that 10 of Swords energy. Now, what could that situation be? Well, we have the Emperor here. So, you know, Emperor is the card of Aries. So you could have been dealing with either an Aries or a Scorpio person here with the Death card. The Emperor is also that energy of, you know, sort of that older male energy, the boss, the mentor, the older husband, the person that's more sort of dominant, somebody who might be in a position of authority over you or in control. You know, the genders aren't specific, so, you know, it could also indicate a female, but more likely a male energy, someone who's sort of really in control, rules the roost, that type of energy. So I think there was a situation involving this person, whether, you know, it's a work situation, relationship situation, you'll know what it is. But that situation has a very strong completion energy to it. So I think it's definitely coming to pass. The Emperor person that you were dealing with may be someone who is not overly emotional. So someone that, you know, protects themselves by wearing their armor, by putting their barriers up, sort of always maintaining their sense of control by not emotionally engaging in situations. That could be one of the characteristics of this person that you've been dealing with. But yeah, strong completion energy with the 10 of Swords and the Death card. So I would say this is either has ended or is coming to pass right now. And with the Death card, look, I think the Death card is actually a really beautiful omen, because the Death card talks about through that ending that there is a transformation that takes place, a personal transformation. So this is going to give you growth, this situation. I think this is you learning the lesson that you were supposed to from this situation and then going on to new beginnings. And you'll see the Sun in the card that rises there. It's that reminder that after a hard time, you know, there's always the sun that rises the next day. There's always a new dawn, a new beginning. And, you know, with the Death card, there's no way of sort of, you know, looking away from it and trying to go in the opposite direction. It's a necessary part of life. Endings are a necessary part of life, because endings can bring obviously new beginnings straight away. So very powerful stuff. And focus energies this week continues the theme. So the World, clarified with the Wheel of Fortune. So let's start with the World. The World is another card of endings and beginnings, and really in particular to karmic life lessons. So the World is the last card in the tarot deck. So if the situation was sort of coming to pass at the beginning of the week or already had, this is the time that it actually completes, and you literally step through the hoop into your new beginning, into your new karmic lesson. The World's the last card in the tarot deck that indicates that what the Magician, which is card 1, set out to manifest with his intention has materialized and completed in the world. So the situation, is completing what you've needed to get out of it, you have. So you need to move on and let that go. And we have that clarified with 2 major arcana guides. This is huge, this is big, and this is amazing. You have the Wheel of Fortune clarified with the Sun. So the Wheel of Fortune indicates that this is divine timing for this transition to happen. It's the right timing for this ending and new beginning to come through. It also indicates a strong luck change, and they say, well, look to the card next to it to see which way the luck is changing. You have the Sun here, which is the most positive card in the tarot decks. This is a strong, new, positive beginning for you. The Wheel of Fortune also talks about, karmic, divine timing, about destiny. So this is sort of written for you. It's a necessary new beginning. With the Sun here, the most positive card of the tarot deck, it talks about pushing through because you have pushed through your barriers and boundaries, that, it's much brighter on the other side. It is sort of that sense of having the Midas touch with everything you do. It also talks of divine guidance. So I think that you will be guided into this new beginning. It's very, very positive, and it has a far-reaching energy. It's not just a fly-by-night energy. It's something that extends probably, a good few months into the future. The other thing I was going to say about the Wheel of Fortune too is that it is said that it has like a 10-year energy, and the Wheel of Fortune a 20-year energy. So this is significant setup for the next chapter of your life. There's like an energy change transition that's going to come through the next decade or two for you out of this. So this is absolutely major. Now towards the end of the week, guys, we do have a couple of cards here just to sort of be aware of, I guess. And I think this is probably pertains to the situation that you're letting go of and some remnants of that. So I've got the Devil energy here, which can be, indicate that sense of toxicity, or addiction or burdens. So they can be financial in nature. It could be that there's the situation involved money or debts. Maybe somebody took advantage of you in that way. Maybe somebody manipulated you. Could have been that Aries, that Emperor energy. Someone doing, being sly with you. Someone sort of holding you bound to a situation, to a job, to a relationship that literally made you feel like it was sort of sucking the life out of you. But you've got that strong completion energy, so you must remove those shackles, because they're not tight. You can walk away from this. You've got everything you need. You've got all the karmic energy on your side. That 10 of Wands energy is that feeling of being weighed down by it, being burdened, feeling like you have to take that responsibility. But that's another 10 energy, guys. You've got 3 10s in this reading. There was the 10 of Swords behind there. So this is all the part that you're letting go of that needs to change. It's the right time for that. That Wheel of Fortune wants to shift. So please let go of the last remnants of that dark energy. And you've got that, look at this. You've got that Sun energy that should be able to sort of shine through that, because evil can't exist in the light. So follow the light, follow that Sun energy, let go of anything that's toxic and holds you back, and see it for what it is. It's time to move on from that energy. Karma is definitely there for that. So Taurus, just one last message here, that also we've got Capricorn energy here. So there could also be a Capricorn involved in the dark sort of energy of that situation, whether it's that person that's doing something that's not serving your best interests. So Taurus, you have some amazingly beautiful new beginning cards here. You have some things to sort of heed the warning of too, and to let them go. And then you've got that Sun card, which is that strong predestined energy. It's absolutely significant, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how this plays out for you. So that's what I have for you this week, Taurus. Just keeping in mind it's a general reading. Not every Taurus is going through this massive, major karmic life lesson, completion, new beginning, but some of you are, and this one's for you. So we'll see you next week for another reading.